These endless wars have got to go.
Hey, hey, ho, ho.
These endless wars have got to go.
If we've known for the last 50 years and hundreds of thousands of years that violence begets more violence, why we continue to go to war with people who are just trying to live their lives in Iran and Iraq, there's no reason to. We understand that on a human level, they don't even have a right to be attacked and have sanctions put in place for them to have less than ordinary lives just as Americans do.
We are standing together today to demand that Congress do everything in their power to stop Trump from escalating tensions with Iran. We need diplomacy, not military action. A war with Iran would be tremendously costly, and it's not just monetary costs that I'm referring to. A war with Iran would cost countless lives, from American troops to Iraqi and Iranian civilians. Trump talks about putting America first, however, his actions have clearly demonstrated that he does not have America's best interests at heart.
And today, here we are, once again, facing threats of yet another endless war. But this time with Iran. Another senseless war that will be sure to cost this country billions of dollars. Billions that we won't be spending on bettering our education system, addressing the climate crisis, or investing in our healthcare system. Instead, that money will be put into causing the deaths and suffering of millions of more innocent people in not only the Middle East, but in America as well.
What we need from our representatives, like Kevin McCarthy, is leadership. We need him to step up, and we need him to be a leader for those that sacrifice their families and their lives to protect us. We need him to demand that Trump is using his powers appropriately and that he's not engaging in any aggression with foreign aid countries.
What are we willing to do to actually make material changes to the current conditions? Because this war with Iran that might happen, might not happen, it's not an accident, it's not a fluke, it's not Trump just being an idiot, although he is. These are structural things. People will make money off this. People will make money off this, and they will donate to people like this, and they'll make sure these things go on and more people die. So what's the next step? What are we going to do next? How are we going to organize? How are we going to flex our power? And how are we going to use this power to grow more power? Because the way you would get power is by flexing your power, by showing how powerful we all are as a united working class, opposed to sending our, cousins, our friends to war to go die for Halliburton or for Raytheon or whatever.
We can't repeat history. We can't do this again. So I have a friend who's in the reserves. She's in law school with me. She told me a few weeks ago, the Army's been knocking on her door trying to get her to get back in as active. And she said, I felt like they knew this was coming, and we know it's all set up, and we can't let it happen again.
Hey,
it is always safe.
Ho, ho. These endless wars have got to go.
Hey, hey, ho, ho. These endless wars have got to go. People.
Power.
People.
Power.
People.
Power.
People.
Power.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
When I say people, you say power. People.
Power.
People.
Power.
People.
Power.
People.
Power.
Hey, hey, ho, ho. These endless wars have got to go.
Hey, hey, ho, ho. These endless wars have got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. These endless wars have got to go.
Hey, hey, ho, ho.
These endless wars have got to go.